We're live. Fantastic.
Woohoo! Hello. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Oh,
God
let me
damn.
check the audio just in case.
Yes, please. Yeah. I've had I've had Tuesday group sessions barely. I don't know if we're gonna have one this week, but um I haven't had anybody check my mic sound in a while, so
Let's see.
alright,
There
let's
we
close that out. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. I don't even need this anymore. That's crazy. Let's pull up
Okay, I'm
Donjon.
testing my own voice. Hello. Okay, I sound okay.
Nice. All right.
Monkeys will sling their poo.
My friends, it is so good to see you again. I'm so sorry that I had to work all those times because I got mandated. That shit sucks. Um,
That's life.
but it happens. Yeah. I only have, on the bright side of things, 2 more weeks there. And then I have no school until September 6th, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
So,
Okay. All of August, you're off almost.
all of
no. 3
just
weeks.
about all of
Half of
August.
yeah.
I'll be able to talk to my friends again. That's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
So, but also I will be, working on this more, much more. But that being said, I have prepped a number of things for you guys to do on Aelinor today. I have prepped a number of things to do in space for you today. I don't care which ones you do. First of all, we do have a meeting though. I love Office RP. Hold on, no. Let's go
Boardroom RP.
Boardroom
Woo.
RP, Jack. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, that might be something we actually get to do next campaign though.
God.
Some places are going to be like World War One sort of tech level around there somewhere, like right before then. So
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
we're just kind of rambling. Here we go.
Talking about boardroom RP.
So basically, Full
Wow.
Metal Alchemist tech level.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good way of. I didn't think about that until just now. That's a good way of putting it.
They have guns, yeah. They have
They have guns.
Quiddy would be right at
steam.
home.
Bolt action rifles.
Bolt action rifles, that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right.
That would be the height of that tech about that time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw Riza Hawkeye with pistols.
It's true.
Oh, did you say World War One or World War Two?
World War One has
We'll do
pistols.
one. Yeah, they got.
You just don't have like automatic rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have machine guns though, right? But like big ones.
They would
Yeah,
be
they start
big
turning
ones,
out
yes.
machine guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching because I take so long to watch movies. It takes me like 3 days to watch a 3-hour movie. I'm watching Saving Private Ryan, and they're getting owned by machine guns
That's
and
a
stuff.
good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, machine gun nests are awful.
Yeah.
Especially when we don't have heavy armor.
What do you think Private Kyle's AC was? All right, moving on.
From his equipment loadout to his probably dexterity, probably 14, 15.
That's about, I was thinking 15. All right. Folks, you are gathered in this place. Feel free to put yourselves down where you think you would be. After the death of Asgarath, Greg, you tried real hard to get a little piece of Asgarath before he blew himself up. You tried so hard.
Couldn't get close enough.
Couldn't quite get close enough. Yeah, every creature on Aelinor has seen Asgarath's passing at this point. They don't know what it means necessarily, but
Today, the 26th.
today is the 26th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me just pull up my calendar. I can't be sure of anything anymore. I believe it is.
Damn,
No,
I should use this.
It is the 27th. It is the 27th. The death of Asgarath is the morning of the 27th.
Oh.
Okay. So, you guys have entered. Yeah, this place. Where all of the current Fate Given have gathered. You see some familiar faces amongst the crowd, as well as some unfamiliar ones. Vocht kind of stands once most of the folks are gathered. You do not see Spirit Ode here. You do not see any non-fate given. This is specifically a meeting for all of you guys because you are the ones who are going out to fight, either defensively or offensively. He looks to you all. The specifics of this speech are as such. I'm not going to repeat verbatim, but I will give him a voice to this conversation. He looks towards you all. And he darkens visibly. There is one thing I need you all to do. That is to not relent. In these coming days, your tenacity, your rage will carry you.
That's every day.
We need to strike a blow hard enough to take back stars, to sunder the heavens from themselves, and steal back what was once ours. Do this, and maybe someday we will win. I hope very much to not see any of you after this. Do not relent. He passes out to every single one of you a seed. He says, if you ever find yourselves in a bind out in the stars, bite on this to make yourselves come home. It's a way back. It's not a rising speech. It is a demand. From his words, you get the intention that he wants you to go out to die. He plans to do the same. It is up to you to decide if that is your calling, or if you'd take a more tempered approach. Many of the group here, many of the different groups gathered here, begin kind of murmuring to one another and figuring out their plans after this. The consensus is that the warden is insane. But more importantly than that, they want to take a more strategic angle. By and large, there are a few groups who want to follow him out and work as scouts and things like that, but more so that they can help the other groups figure things out. You are the last group who has yet to decide their path.
How did people react to him saying, I hope we don't see each other again or something like that? What was it? We don't return something?
Yeah. Mostly it's eyes looking towards one another. But the man to his immediate right-hand side, your guys' left, from perspective of the board, he gives like a nod. And Lucian, who's sitting next to him, kind of also understands what he means, because those two specifically would remember, well, and actually, like Pinpin, you would kind of remember the events of the second verse, or the first verse, where everybody just died, right?
Oh yeah, this is nothing new to
Yeah.
Pinpin. Pinpin knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So,
Pinpin's like, back to the grind.
back to the grind. Exactly.
Hmm. So
I
nobody
up the
spoke
other
up
people's equipment.
What's up?
I up the other people's equipment.
Well, so like you see, so there's like Barry, there's Bardic Haldir over here, who looks probably the best geared out of anybody in this room. Everybody here is about wearing equivalent stuff to what you guys have, but it comes in many different
Half naked and
forms.
oiled.
No, but in quality, you would say
It is really good oil.
it is really good oil, right? And they've got either like really good bark or really good, armor or really good like robes and stuff like that. Everybody here looks pretty well prepared for war, or at least some sort of defense, all in their own right. Some are more ornately geared than others. Most notably the there's a guy who's just made of wood, but he looks strong.
No one objected to him saying or demanding we sort of like go out and not return, like basically fight until we die.
Nobody cared to object during his speech, and he has since kind of relented to let you guys do what you want to and discuss amongst yourselves. You dying is not one of his goals. It is one of his intentions that you fight as hard as you can.
Anyone ask him any questions?
You are free to do so. I think a few people have asked him questions, but nothing of great note necessarily for you guys.
So you're telling us to conquer planets?
He looks over. Now is the time. Yes.
Woohoo!
Good. I will be heading
said-
to the nearest star, making battle there, and moving on until I pass.
Okay, so need to take a human kingdom first and get those recruits.
You said to reclaim what is ours. What is ours?
As Esgaroth passes, he has left us our inheritance. Our old worlds. My old world. Now is the time for us to take it back.
We will fight sundered land and enemies that dwell on these lands. Once we defeated the sundered, we can lay claim to them as our own, or will we encounter opposition for those who would say that it is their land? What is even out there?
If I take anything, I'm keeping it.
The lands you take are yours to do with what you will. There may be inhabitants on there already. You will have to contend with them. We may lend you aid eventually in those regards.
Oh, is there a planet with snail people on it? I want snails.
There are so many worlds that there is definitely a planet with snail people.
Oh, gosh. Genetically engineered super snail warriors.
I understand that the other planets are all sundered, and we were to, I guess, cleanse it of that sunderedness, but then to claim it as our own after we cleanse it. That is our right?
It is your requirement as fate given to watch over these lands.
So it does not get resundered, or to establish our own law and order upon it?
All walks of life, be it on Aelinor, on the worlds beyond, are to fuel our conquest of the lands beyond. Not all places have to be engines of war. We have seen that a diverse landscape of many beauties can bring upon its peoples great strength. Kind of looks over like the druid, and kind of nods. But these lands ultimately fall to the fate given to protect, to watch over, to guide, to ensure that balance is kept, to ensure that these lands can be made useful by us and the souls that have yet to be reborn, by the life that we need to protect and reclaim so that they may start anew.
Where's Pin here? Is he on the map?
I think he's
Oh,
like,
there he is.
he's over here.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go join.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's milling about now. They're not really sitting down anymore.
What do you think of this?
Going out, using your entire life and being to go and protect, kill something, kind of pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of happened before. I think almost everyone died last time.
It's not the potential death I'm too worried about. I'm actually more concerned about the sort of, I guess, the ethics would guess be considered of claiming land that is. I mean, we reclaim it from an enemy, but then to claim it as our own. I guess we're told to guide the people there, but then to sort of redirect them in the effort to reclaim more land beyond theirs.
I guess it's entirely up to us. He gave us the, he's not going to be there, to tell us what to do, so this is kind of up to your own responsibility on what you do with your planets that you secure. So I guess I would say do what you will with them.
I just don't want to sort of step on the toes of other species on another planet. I guess that's a problem we'll have to deal with when we get there, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to, but you should probably already know that other people will. So
I'm gonna go talk to some of the others. Okay. So I know kind of they're doing a thing with another group. What other fake givens available that we can talk to? That's like not occupied, like they have plans sort of.
It's not Acapado. There are a number of different groups and teams, either from Fate Given that you have once known that were in this party, or Fate Given that were, from others. There are we have gone through so many players that there are actually there's like one other group other than Bardic's team that could be NPCs, and it would be like half NPCs. So you see a couple of others. I would say probably. Ironically enough, I think it would be like a team of like Miracle and a few others who were watching over the Dunelands. Other than them, that would be kind of it. As far as like teams go, otherwise you've got the Feral Five, you've got the Hellbound, you've got 2 surviving members of the Elder group, and then you have Voct, you have Misfits, yourselves, and that other team.
Okay. I'll talk to a team that's not one of the ones on the board, I suppose.
Okay.
And I'll ask them if they had the same sort of dream we had with the gods.
Oh yeah, they confirm. Let's see. This particular group would say that they took. Let's see here. They received a reward as well. I'll tell you what that is in a minute here. They grabbed. One team grabbed the Colossus ones. I don't think this would be them. This team has the Venom.
Ooh. That was our second choice.
Yeah.
So Miracle didn't retire?
No. No, she just went to,
Okay.
yeah, Dunlin's team.
Same with Swan.
Yeah, I think she'd be with her. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Forgot about Swan. But I mean, that's exactly it. We've had so many players, right? They don't just go away. So.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to approach them. Well, actually, I'm already talking to them. I'm gonna say, I made a helper that we can use to communicate with each other, and it should be fairly intelligent to provide more knowledge should you need some on specific topics. If not, it can help you, I guess, look for it if it's not in their databanks. And I'm gonna pull out one of my ether made Birdo's homunculus equivalent called SB,
Okay, cool.
and I
Pass
hand
it
them
on.
one.
Uh,
And I'll do the same. I'll hand them all. I'll hand one to Bran and the wood guy,
okay.
and to what's their team? Scribe.
Sure. Skip, scribe.
How many more are there? I guess Miracle, unless yeah, probably Miracle. I was
Yeah.
close to her
Miracle
than
from
Swan.
Purple. Yeah.
So Miracle. What are groups am I missing?
There are 2 elder groups that are surviving. One headed by Lucian, one headed by Darkfeather. Right, it's Darkfeather.
Yeah, I don't know their members, so I'm just gonna give one to each.
Yeah.
Of per team. So how many is that total? 5 or 6 or what?
I think there's 6 surviving groups.
6. Okay, so I'm gonna subtract 6.
After everything that has happened over the years to the other group, and then after the battle with the Umbral Call.
And with this, we can communicate with each other, should we need to, and potentially even be used for transport. It's very handy. Normally, I would sell these.
Yeah, they accept. I'll have to let the other groups know that they have that device at their availability now.
Okay. If only this happened like way earlier
Yeah.
in real life time, so
Yeah.
they can actually use it. I guess to clarify, it is connected to my node named, I don't know if I can change the name, but I named it for now Machina, and it is built for intelligence and communication.
Good. So you guys should be able to stay in contact both between them and then also the Spelljammers can squawk to each other as well.
Okay.
So you have a very good communications network now.
Sick.
well.
And then I guess what? So Miracle's team has the Venom divine weapon. Is it her?
I don't know. I don't think they would have taken that. I think that would have been a different group. Miracle's team, I think, would take something like, maybe the World Tree.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, the World Tree sapling.
There's something I want to ask Miracle, but I don't think I would have known about it. Wait, unless she talked about it. It's been too long. I guess I'll ask Miracle. You know about you mentioned a sort of was it the thing on your chest? It's like a fire burnt phoenix
Mhm.
on her chest,
Yep.
tattoo, scarring, whatever it is. That is something that helped you, brought you here, or something of significance?
She thinks for a moment. Over my journeys, it's been a very strange thing. But we worship a phoenix over in my homeland named Siptra. And I was not born where most others of my kind were born. So it's likely, I think, that the phoenix had something in mind for me. Make a religion check, I guess.
Born. I'm assuming she's talking about the placement.
16. You might have heard Siptra. Siptra is one of the, like, primordial beings of Aelinor. One of, like, the four great elementals.
Where does this preside?
Siptra exists and has a holiday for themselves. You'd know that much too. And they are known to emerge once a year over in Malu Alur in Mount Kimura. Over on Elisana in the Dunelands. They usually herald in a season of hot weather.
Once a year they appear.
Yep.
So where does it go for the rest of the year?
They fly across the entire span and then they return back to Mount Kimura.
This entire span of what? the planet?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. I see.
That whole day is hot everywhere. Even where it was like winter, they get a day of like relief from the frigid temperatures.
Okay. I guess I can't ask you to pass one of these to her, like another one of the SBs. Or it. I don't know if it has a gender.
And she kind of laughs. I've never seen Siptra up close. I've seen them from afar, but I don't think I could give this to them.
That's okay. I figured it would be worth a shot since you know something about them. Alright, so I'll mention that we got Bodon's gift. It helps sort of capture greater beings. Perhaps we can work together? Do you have a destination planned?
She thinks for a minute. Well, we were gonna help see what's going on over on the nearest star and just see where it goes from there. But did you have particular plans?
I figured the nearest star would also be the safest. I guess can we pull up the star map again?
Yeah. The star map at that point has been wheeled into the room for people to talk to. A few of the Ved scholars have come forward with names for these stars that they can see. The way this has happened is that the solar system of Aelinor has just appeared at the edge of a galaxy. The light of these stars has already traveled here, so you're just viewing that as it is reaching you. And you see the stars kind of laid out in a flat expanse for you to look at now.
Talking openly, like amongst all the fake given.
Yeah.
Do they point out like, oh, this is where I want to go? This is where I want to go.
Most
We're
folks
going
are
here."
heading to Artis.
Okay.
Some people want to head as deep as they possibly can go.
Oh my God, okay.
But this is just the edge of the galaxy. Like there aren't very many like young stars or anything like that, or like nebula. So a lot of these places are likely to have, first of all, formed planets, but also It's going to be kind of a lower energy zone of the galaxy, so they think it'll be kind of easy pickings
Okay.
comparatively.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think we should also head to Artis. This makes sense to me. We'll kind of work our way networking outwards from Eleanor.
Yeah, weren't we gonna take one of those barren moons and make it the spore place?
Yeah, we do have to reclaim a planet for a contract we made, sort of. Can we go to the artist map?
Yeah. I have maps up to Kandrin, but if you want to know what is in any of the ones all the way to Anth, I think? No. I can give you every named system, like what is there.
Oh,
But
no,
I just don't
that's
have a
okay.
map made.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming some people, they're going there.
Yeah, there's like 5 groups that are heading to Artis Prime.
Well, in that case, perhaps we'll head to maybe this one, right? With the moons.
Yep.
So for, I guess, talking to Miracle, your world tree, where do you plan on planting it?
Well, we want somewhere that has at least plant life, and then our big idea is maybe the world tree, because it can make life, will just populate the world for us, and maybe a place that doesn't have it already.
Hmm. I talked to Pin. Do you remember how our Calamity Seed works? In terms of spreading out?
Pretty much, we go to a planet and we take a shit on a planet, and then it's all seeded.
I think we have different, like this, and I pull out the one fungus I grab. We got these. I think we use these in the vats, and we build our seed.
Hmm.
From what I remember.
Do you know
I
which one
wonder
you
if it can
have?
be.
Let me see. I think I have.
I
it
forgot
on
how
my-
fun some of these are.
Oh, I should have.
The thing I don't remember is if we can use more than one.
You can combine any number of these. Yes.
That's what I thought. Yes.
You can either make an extremely potent pure version of one, or you can start combining features of multiple.
I don't think I recall which one it was. It just says myconoidus mushrooms.
Oh, okay. You have a sample of myconid queen shoots.
Okay.
You have, yeah. It already it has grown a almost humanoid shape, like just in your pocket.
Oh, interesting. Believe it or not, this is a mushroom.
I wonder if it'll work in conjunction with their world tree. I just don't want things to clash.
Well, as a nature guy, yeah. I mean, if there's life, there's death, and if there's death, there's things that eat it. So
Go ahead and make a nature check.
okay.
We
I'm
can
okay
sort
with
of-
these.
We can program these, I think.
Nature.
Nature. 23. You think that they would work possibly in conjunction, but it's not unlikely that the myconid queen shoots would change the effect of like the tree. It might grow into a giant mushroom rather than a tree. It might take it over.
Okay.
Oh shit! It would take
Okay.
over a world tree. I thought it'd be
Yes.
the other way around.
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Because
there might be a chance.
the world
that,
tree saplings, either you get to kind of choose. You either when you pick it, choose a specific sapling so it changes the world around you, or you take one that adapts with the world around you, and they have the one that adapts with the world around you.
So the
Uh,
oh, I see. Is the world tree? It starts as a sapling?
Yes.
How fast does it grow?
Once it's actually like put down, it grows. God, how fast is it? Hold on. Actually I have this one done because they have a world tree on a different planet already. Let's see here.
World
Tree sapling. Oh, that's okay. Got it. A skyscraping tree. Plants like needles. That's world pine. 50 hit points. Okay, got it. So it gains 50 HP every day once it is planted, and just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's see. It grows to a gargantuan size in about a week, and then
Okay.
from there it just keeps getting bigger.
Maybe we wait a week. But yeah, I think possibly that this fungus and this particular world tree would they would collide.
Well, we can't. I mean, if the world tree adapts to whatever it sort of grows up with, then it'll be on our part to sort of program how our, I guess, fungus life forms develop.
Yeah,
So we indirectly affect the world tree and how it turns out to be.
I think we amplify what our calamity seed does, because the world tree kind of amplifies it.
I guess I'll ask Miracle. So we have a sort of system that can create life on a planet, or really anything, I suppose, and it sort of grows and spreads from there. And I understand that your world tree would adapt to life around it, but it also produces life. So what sort of life would it produce?
Oh, they told us it would change depending on what would naturally be there, like on Aelinor. So like, if it was like a giant cactus, I think we'd get camels.
Oh. Okay.
If we put it in like a desert, right?
Okay. I see.
But if it was like a big oak tree, then we'd get like, bears and stuff and deer.
Ah. That is. So it adds diversity. Because we only can create sort of plant life, I believe.
Oh, and they
Okay.
told us that if we did a good job with the tree, we'd get another one.
Ah. Would you be okay if we sort of worked on a... I don't know. What... Would world trees work on moons, or does it have to be a planet, or something
I
bigger or
believe-
smaller?
I think they have to have oxygen. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing. And you don't know the atmospheric qualities of Artis or Artis 3 of its moons. You don't know if it has an atmosphere.
Okay. So that's the end of our discussion. Well, in that case,
it
will...
might. You don't know if it does or not.
Right. Okay. Then we'll speak on hypotheticals.
Okay.
We're kind of pointing at Artis 3. Assuming that this planet has... Actually, do you plan on going to Artis Prime as well?
She would say, yeah, we were gonna go with the Pharaoh 5, unless you had a better idea.
Oh. We were thinking maybe we spread out a little bit to reclaim more lands. So this one looks pretty good to us.
Aye, okay, sure. Well, do you want us to go with you instead and scope it out and just kind of keep our options open and work in tandem? I think it'd be good if we all got together, and work together, maybe across the different planets.
Yes, I agree. Probably some sort of teamwork would be better in terms of our chances of reclaiming greater foes.
Right.
So I guess if this planet has oxygen, then would you be okay with planting a world tree, or actually, I think we should start smaller. Perhaps we'll take one of the moons first, and then we work kind of towards the planet, and then maybe another planet, or then I don't know. So it'll kind of depend. Would you be willing to plant your world tree on, I guess, a moon or the planet, depending on
If
which
it'll
one has oxygen?
if it'll support it, I think. And she kind of everybody kind of nods to each other in the group. We'll get multiple, hopefully. So as long as we do a good job with the first one.
Okay. I will ask the smart ved people who brought up the
Yeah,
if
sure.
they're still there.
Yep.
Do you have any information on the planets or the moons besides their location and
yeah.
distance, I suppose?
A Ved that you might know by the name of Band will look over. What was that? I'm sorry. What were you looking for?
We're just wondering if you have any information in terms of the vegetation and weather and environmental, any kind of information on the moons or planets out there.
Oh,
on Artus.
of specifically Artus. We will have atmospheric data as soon as your craft enters the solar system.
Okay, very
We'll be
well.
able to give you complete loadouts of each world, just as soon as you are able to arrive at said planet and give it a scan with your ship. Such technologies are going to be present within the manual located in the cockpit of your vessel.
I should probably look at that. Very well. Then back to Miracle. Then since we can communicate with each other now, we can discuss once we're out there. And so we're probably gonna set forth to this direction, and then we can discuss how we want to approach, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, they look at each other. Yeah, I think that'll be good for us. We'll tell you one thing though. I don't think we want to do too much straight fighting. I think we just kind of want to see what we can maybe fix out there. Does that make sense?
Right. Well, our sort of gift is more built for fighting, so perhaps we can cover that field and
Right, and we can do cleanup afterwards.
okay, I guess I'll look at Greg and Pinpin. Does that sound okay with you guys?
I lost attention 10 minutes ago.
You like fighting, right, Greg?
So we fight.
Oh,
and
fighting? Yes,
they
let's
clean.
do fighting.
Okay. So they said they'll help us, I guess,
We'll help you get there though. We've got a ship. You've got a ship, I think. I hope.
Got 2 ships.
You have two
Yeah, we have-
ships.
yeah, we have transport.
All right. Well, together we can maybe help each other and get there.
Did you have a departure date in mind?
No, we just know that we'll get yelled at if we don't go by the 35th.
Understood. Okay. Then yeah, we'll keep in contact. And I kind of gesture to SB. We all got one of these now. So just keep that safe with you. The bird thing.
Yep. She nods. And stashes it away, or gives it to somebody else.
So of the 6 groups, 3 of them are going to Artus Prime, or something, or more.
Basically everybody is going through Artus Prime. There are 2 groups that say, I think it's actually reduced down to 1 group now, who is going to do, because of Tuesday Group's actions, I believe they're going to just go scouting out, so they're going to try to see what they can find past Artus.
Oh, so not going to the system at all.
They're going through it. No,
Okay, got it.
they're not going to it at all. You're right. There's 1 group that's not going to it at all, and then there were 2 that were going to play backup, like defense around the wall.
The wall.
There is a crystal wall keeping Sundered
Ah.
out right now. Yes,
Yeah. I know about that. I just don't know how big it is.
it spans the entire solar system. It's like our
Oh,
Kuiper
so
belt.
it'd be... Yeah.
Yep.
So on the star map, it would just be the square of Aelinor.
Yes, 100%. Yep. You got it.
So
Sorry, I
not-
had to think about that.
So they're not really setting forth
No.
outwards. They're just staying really close.
They're trying to make
Okay.
sure that nothing comes through. Because that's a lose condition.
Yeah, that's fair. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna ask them what gift weapon, divine weapon they chose for that.
Let's see. That's a good question. I think one of them would have taken maybe the upgraded Spelljammer, like the combat one.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then the other one probably was. They'd be defense minded. I think they would just take the Forge Keeper's one. I think they just take Reldir's
Oh, okay.
for a gear upgrade, yeah. But yeah, the other defense folks would have taken the War Master class vessel.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, then we have a plan.
Nice.
Anything we want to talk to Vogt about? Actually, yeah, I'll talk to Vogt.
You approach Vogt. Kind of gives you a stern look as you approach.
You are. Well, actually, no, we already talked to him at the God meeting. I asked him about who he is. So, where are you headed?
As far out as I can go. I want to try my mettle with the Star God first. From there, I figure I want to try to cut off as many heads of command as I possibly can. They get weaker. You see, the bigger ones you take out. So,
I see. Do you have a crew with you as well?
no.
You
They can't keep
travel
up.
on your own?
Yes.
I see. How do you travel? Surely you take a spelljammer as well.
He kind of...
You have greater power?
Yeah, he'll just tear open a hole in reality
He just
Ah.
jumps really high.
with the wormhole boon.
I see. Well, in that case, can I perhaps leave you one of these to keep you company and to keep you updated on what's going on? I offer him an SB.
Sure. Yeah, he will he'll grab it, and put it inside a little satchel that he has. It just kind of conforms into it.
Okay.
For keeping in contact. Right.
Yes, and it can provide transport too, should you really need. But try not to unless it's emergency, and it will happily offer it to you.
Understood. If all else
I
fails, at least I have a way out now.
I wish you the best of luck. I know I at least from watching Amara, yeah, that's her name, Amara. I understand how powerful she is. So I presume you can handle yourself.
I'll be fine. I've fallen before. I have ways of crawling my way back to life now in a more reasonable amount of time.
Is this a method we can employ as well?
It's a power you can gain command of, yes. If you make the right choices.
I see. Oh. So,
Or I could just eat his ashes.
powers. Are you responsible for them? The ones in the landing.
They are reflections of ways that I myself manifest power. I don't use the boons of refrain like you do. They are simply ways of explaining certain ways that I do manifest my own power.
Where does it come from? The source of it, I suppose.
Souls, if you've not been told, are layered upon your own. Hitchhikers grant you power from past warriors, and you combine those strengths with your own to manifest the powers of boons.
And I sort of understand that they have different sort of elements as per the Fardust.
Another tool to making them more understandable, given to you by Asgrath. I did not have the guidance that he had when I was discovering these powers.
Asgrath? Is Asgrath responsible or part of this development of these powers?
Yes, he found me and made me a template for the rest of you Fate Given to follow after.
Ah. So they're based off of him.
They're based off of me. So Asgarath found the Warden's soul on Aelinor. Because he died. The Warden died fighting Sundered, because he was not taken by the Dream Plague. He was reborn on Aelinor a couple years after the placement. And then the Warden was like, oh, there's like a new god on my planet. So he used him and his many layered souls and the power of that to make a template on which he can basically derive creatures to compound their souls and use them to manifest powers.
Reborn after the placement. So
Yes.
he wasn't part of the placement.
No.
That's sort of odd.
Because he's a master of void, he was completely cut off. He's also cut off from the Dream Plague. Or from like the realm of dreams. He does not dream in that way. He does not think in that way. Because he himself does not have a human soul. He was not affected by the Dream Plague at all. But everything around him was. So he was basically trying to one-man revolution back then, when everything he killed wouldn't come back as like alive. They would just die. Or it would explode. So he came about 4 years after the placement, and then the first Fate Given were chosen 10 years after the first placement.
I'm not fully understanding, but it's okay. So the powers that were based off of you, that I guess Asgrath helped create, do any of them contain void?
Yes, some do.
Can I ask which ones?
There are a few that are twisted versions of powers you might know already. The very one at the center is touched with the void, and you watch as he like raises up one of his hands, and like the skin burns off of it to reveal like a skeletal hand underneath, and then the skin reforms around it with like a kind of a snap of flame. The Paramount Boon Soulburn. The others, things like Forge Breaker, which is a twisted version of Forge where you instead harm and inflict damage upon others' gear, rather than empowering your own. Things like penance, where you inflict a great wound upon yourself to bring others to much greater pain. There are a number of twisted boons. And should void ever reign again in Aelinor, they will be made anew.
Twisted boons. So, sort of like none of the base ones that we saw.
They are twisted versions of each of the base ones.
I see. So that's where the void ones are sort of hidden.
Yeah.
I see. I asked because I wish to sort of understand the void better, since that is our enemy. I wish to understand our enemy, if that makes sense.
The powers of the enemy, yes. The void, however, is not necessarily what is at fault here. But I know what you mean. It is a colossal power that they wield. One that,
Right,
if
yeah.
we can even gain a sliver of control over, would give us a great edge over them.
I suppose I don't understand our enemy quite enough, but I do understand to use the powers of void, and that is sort of something I don't know too much about amongst my arcane knowledges. So that's what I'm trying to get a hold of. And I figured if I had one such power from the fate given, then perhaps I can have greater insight on how it works.
He nods.
Very well. Is there any sort of advice you want to leave with us before we depart and part ways?
Understand that the void is very proximal. Location matters, those around you matter. Make sure you're at great strength before first confronting it. And don't give your soul for something that you don't necessarily need. Just be careful. Oh, at this point, by the way, I would like to alert you all that your fates no longer work anymore,
No.
as Esgareth has died.
I no longer can fly a plane. I no longer can fly an F-15 plane.
I'm sorry.
That is my ascend ability.
No, you have that
Yeah.
still. It is. Let's see, which one was it?
The Forge.
Yes, Conqueror, I think.
Yeah, Fate of the Conqueror no longer works.
Okay.
as
Pimpin
Esgareth is
can't
dead.
backflip anymore.
I'm
Yeah,
no
Pimpin
longer
can't do
Top Gun.
Yeah.
I
No
lost mine a
log.
long time ago.
No longer the Maverick.
Oh, that's what it was. God damn it.
I couldn't
That's
remember
why
the
I
name of
said
this.
it. You didn't get the reference.
No, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I forgot it was
Fate of the
called too.
Maverick.
Yeah.
I just knew it was like a rogue one. Alright.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do in this space?
Yeah. I
Okay,
talked
Pin.
to this guy.
Which
To
guy?
this guy in front of this dwarf, right? He's still a dwarf, I'm
Barry?
sure.
Yes.
Uh-huh. I go up to him and I just hug him.
He hugs you back.
Alright.
Hello.
I leave.
Bye.
I leave. I think bye.
Make a religion check.
Okay. Turn to dust. Man, I don't know what it is, but for some reason this still lags whenever I am on.
Hopefully, found your
This-
legs less.
Wait,
Oh,
religion? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's lagging. Sorry. It's
nice.
there. 17.
Blushes. All right. Moving on.
Okay. That's what you wanted.
Yep. All right. All right. From here, what are you guys doing?
One quick.
Well,
Was
right
he,
now I'm stealing one of the chairs, and
Okay.
I'm gonna strap that onto the meat wagon.
You have a chair. Nobody argues.
right.
Yeah.
Jakey, was he in this before he was in my thing? Or is it the other way around? Did you bring him into this?
Okay, so the
Barry
first thing
was
we
in
need to
my
do
thing
is
before
get an
your
army.
thing.
Okay.
What was that, Greg?
Alright, the first thing we need to do is get an army. Something that we can use to exert control over a vast area. So my continued plan on invading into the elf lands is still viable.
It is.
But I think we only need to take like a human kingdom first, and then we can just use those people to, well, Shanghai them into interstellar war.
Greg, you're looking for an army.
Yes.
I have a couple suggestions. Well, first we have our Calamity Seed, which you can sort of create your own. But if recruitment and conquering is sort of what you're hoping to look for, then there is a great kingdom known as the Zaved Horde. That
Oh yeah, we can take those guys. I think I can take out their leader.
I met him. I don't think that'd be a great idea, but perhaps you can ally with them.
I guess.
We can go together if that is something you wish to do.
Alright. Get onto the big black scary ship.
Okay. You approach the big black scary ship. Are you guys heading to Zaved?
Do we want to pick up my bandit army? Kind of like show some force.
They do like you to prove yourself. I failed to do so last time and they sort of captured me, but I hope to sort of rectify that. But also they pardoned me, so that's how I got out. It was a trip. Well, actually it happened when you were guys on your trip, if you remember.
Oh yeah, the picnic.
Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what you guys did, but
Oh,
yeah.
we could probably find an army there too.
Stretch out the dragon wings a little bit.
We had fun.
Actually, if you don't mind, can we do a quick detour before we go to the Zaved?
I
There's
guess.
something I wish to.
We are
go
getting
to.
low on toilet paper.
What the
Okay.
fuck is toilet paper?
Paper that you use for your butt.
It's Chinese.
Can't plaster it on. It adds protection.
uh,
Sorry. I don't know if I can do this though. But I wanted to go to Adania.
guns.
Yes, guns.
You want?
I will introduce guns to the Zaved.
Bombs. Okay. Someone taking
Oh, you have a map. Oh my
fucking
god.
fat rip right now. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Oh
I
my
don't have a
God.
map of Coruscant though, because that city is hard to make.
Oh, that's okay. But we are going there, but it's okay.
Yeah. I knew you were. It's so hard to make Coruscant, dude. I'm working on it still.
Cast
Yeah.
our shadow onto Coruscant.
I imagine it's like complicated as Helhazar. Not as big, but complicated.
It's complicated. It's like a fortress town, right? So you got like little houses built into the city walls, and the city walls span the entire town. So it's like
That sounds
your
cool.
streets
sick.
your streets are divided by these like towers and walls and things like that, and they just loom over what ends up being. I think I'm just segueing into a description of this town. You fly in and you see these massive castles that kind of span the city center and etch their way outward. They divide these massive walls divide a town held together by gatehouses and moats and things like that, making way for shallow but kind of packed streets. You smell from afar even the scent of baked bread, and you get a sense of sort of a rich countryside as you see golden fields kind of sprawling across, leading up to high mountains and deep rivers across this countryside. But yeah, high walls, high towers, cannons across these walls and things like that. You see armed cavalry making their way through the streets as you descend. You see all different sorts of folks preparing to mount defenses as the dragon god has died. They don't know what their future looks like now. By the way, we do have a map now. All those trees that we see up in the north, it's kind of like a big wall. That's the grove.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so this is like, so their land is actually not even that big. So this is like Adania, like, or this.
No.
Is
This is the border of like what once was Adania.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Is this right? That line I just
gotcha.
drew. It is crept southward.
I see.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, not very, but depends which side you're on.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, the weakest spot for a fortress is straight above it.
Above where? Oh,
Oh.
you mean above the city?
Yeah.
Well, do they have anti-air defenses? I don't think they were prepared for that.
They have cannons, but
I
they'll
guess-
be
They have
low
cannons.
angle.
They have like trebuchets and things like that, or not trebuchets. What are the ballista? Yeah, that are like fully 360
yes.
for like dragon
Yeah, they can
defense.
only shoot so far.
The 360 are the scorpions.
We could just stay up higher than their range.
They have
I
a
visited
scorpion
this-
battle tank. Yes, of course.
City.
No, scorpion balistas. They're the Roman style ones.
Yeah, the scorpion battle tank.
Gotta be careful for those. They'll get you.
Yep.
Start
Yeah, watch
attaching
out.
scorpion legs onto the meteory machine.
Yeah, they got wraiths. They got banshees too. Watch out.
Look up.
So they're on high defense, sort of right
yeah,
now.
they seem to be like preparing for. Okay, first of all, Adania's always at war with somebody, but secondly, they are actively preparing for something given recent events. They already like news of what has happened, has been brought to their attention, and they are mounting a defense.
So, are we conquering this fortress or making deals with them?
We're gonna make deals with them to help make deals with the Zaved.
Okay.
So we approach in our big black, like same as Zaved, we're like high above,
It's early morning here, like really early, like 4 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we can enter without, sort of being attacked, perhaps. But
Yeah.
I will send
wait.
down an SB to look for a sort of overlooker scout person, and then I'll have it telepathically speak, and then have it tell such scout person to that it's like, oh, good early morning. This is if you can relay this message to, oh fuck, who do I talk to? I only know the queen. But I don't need to talk to the queen.
Well, if we want a lot of guns, we can talk to the royalty.
Sure, we'll talk to the queen.
I'm pretty sure they can strip like a whole bunch of that stuff.
Sure, to the queen. I forgot her name. I need to check my notes, but it's in there somewhere. Oh my god. Deus Orlogium is here to visit and wants to arrange a audience with the queen.
So how are we arriving? Are we like popping in just above the sun so we can eclipse it for a little while as we enter town, or are we like out of sight, or are we right above it?
You guys are
Sort of.
looming in a dark sky.
It sort of depends how he responds to my bird
Yeah.
messenger.
This kind of guard like looks around. He's like, "What the fuck? What is happening?" He pulls out a sword. Just like,
He's French.
yes.
Oh no.
Talking to a bird.
Everybody knows that
That
Adanian are
makes-
French Italians. What the shit?
That makes. Would have guessed the French hide behind walls.
Kind of like looks around. He's very confused. He spots the bird. You bird! Are you talking to me?
Yes. This would be the voice of Machina, technically.
Yeah.
But yes, my let's call him master, sure. My master wishes to speak to your queen.
And why would I let you talk to my queen?
He has visited your queen once before, as
Not bird.
representative from the Chantry of the Dawn.
I will have to check with my boss. He walks away. A couple minutes pass. He returns. Okay, bird. You're fine. Come down. Do whatever. Bring your people. But
Okay,
she's
Bird will
sleeping, so like wait a couple hours, you know?
Understood.
She's old.
Bird will fly back up to our Ramio, where we are,
Yep.
our black ship, and relay message to us.
Is there a ship for Ramiel? Hold on.
All right, so Queen is present, willing to speak with us. We can approach, but she is, asleep,
Yeah, a couple hours pass.
understandably.
When it comes time for morning, you guys are able to pass in and meet with Queen Rosello, I want to say.
I can't find her name. I don't know why I don't.
Or son. Queen Rosello, yes. Who is an old, kind of gray and black-haired woman who is dressed in a kind of dark black dress that she's been wearing ever since her husband died.
That was 3 years ago.
It was a while ago. It was like a couple decades ago, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Was it originally a white dress now?
No, it wasn't. You enter in and she greets you. Oh, I think I remember. Did we met that one time? Yes, dwarf.
Yes, I was with some other fate given at the time.
What can I do for you? It is a very tricky day, I must say.
You saw what happened yesterday, looking up at the sky.
I was asleep then, but they did tell me about what happened.
Asgarath has passed in order to give us a fighting chance, in order to reclaim stars above. If it's still like, or actually no, it's morning time, so it's not dark anymore. If you look out tonight, you'll see that the sky will be different.
Different? How?
There will be don't be too surprised, but sort of violet stars.
Oh, we get those sometimes, you know. But are they a permanent fixture now?
I am not sure, but our goal is to reclaim those stars and sort of bring it back on our side.
Okay, so war waging it is. What can I do
Yes.
for you? What do you need from us?
I wish to sort of recruit people to fight in this great war. I'm sure you have wars going on of your own, so I'm not looking for personnel, but sort of equipment that you guys possess and specialize in.
We have many things available to you for purchase or for requisition. As far as
I was
soldiers
hoping-
go, we also have plenty of those as well.
Oh,
Ready for hire, of course. Not for
course.
loan.
yes. Can we purchase firearms?
Of course. Would you like to buy those from our stock or from the markets? Because the markets will have perhaps greater variety of what you might be looking for.
Can I peruse your stock first?
Of course, of course. There is a gallery that they can lead you to, and you may make your purchases there.
On average, how much does a gun cost?
Couple hundred gold.
Only a couple hundred? Oh, okay.
And do you have a person I can look for if we were to go to the market for such a thing?
Yes, there is a man named Faricio. He would be able to get you perhaps what you are looking for, if you are looking for something a bit less standard. If you are looking for something large scale, multiple purchases of firearms, crates of guns, you might need to speak to... there are a number of traders.
Would Faricio know of these traders?
Oh, yes, I'm sure he would have connections.
Okay, then I will ask him or find him through him.
Very good, very good. There are many marketplaces, but the main one nearest to the castle would likely be the best one for you to go to.
I thank you. If there's anything you need from us, we can also perhaps be of use, and I hope to assist each other in our future warrings. Battles.
I wish you the best of luck.
Good luck warring.
Very well. I will leave her. Oh, this is a communications companion and intelligence that I hope you can make use of. We can use it to talk to each other at any time, and it can also provide transport in cases of emergency. And I hand her an SP.
Okay. She receives it. Thank you. I'll. Pretty little thing.
Greg is doing math in the background.
How many?
All right, I guess we head to.
Does
Sorry.
Greg count on his fingers?
Yes.
Very good.
Alright, we can afford about 400 guns and then about like 100, couple thousand platinum and ammo. Yeah.
We have some funding we can work around. Let's
Well,
find these
I
people.
can
first,
afford
though.
400 guns.
Okay, so are you
Huh.
looking in the Royal Gallery for weapons, or are you looking for the Faricio, which you mentioned?
The Royal Gallery is her stock first, so I want to peruse that first,
Okay.
and then
What you find is a number of pistols and muskets, very well kept, like pristine condition. Each one of them, kind of all just alongside a. They're all like in these shelves basically that are kept as like a gallery area. You walk in, it's just rows upon rows of guns. They're quite large. They're quite like heavy. Let's see. Muskets will cost you 500 gold each. Pistols will cost you 250 gold each.
okay. And that's what she has: pistols, muskets.
Pistols, muskets. I don't know if there's a. Hold on. There might be more. Blunderbusses also, I suppose.
200.
For 180 gold.
Where can I find a stat block for blunderbusses?
From VSS.
Oh.
2d8 piercing. 30, 90 range. Misfires on a 1.
Actually, how much would it be to hire a couple gunsmiths or purchase couple of gunsmiths.
Gunsmiths. Yeah, just people to make you guns in the future. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted just people who make guns, you could get a pretty sturdy work crew going for 1,500 gold. You know, people who you know who just know how to make guns. But these are just like regular guys. They aren't like fighters. They're just like people.
Yeah, that's all we need.
I cannot find this on 5e tools. Blunderbuss.
Higher.
Yeah, you might need to. Do you have VSS downloaded on 5e tools?
Uh,
We could
Valdez.
hire like 4 crews with 60 plat. Then do initial purchase of rifles.
how do I download them again?
So go to Homebrew Manager underneath utilities,
Yeah, okay.
and then get Homebrew,
Get homebrew, okay.
and then Valdez Spire of Secrets.
Val. Ah, okay. How do I actually add it though?
There should be a little like check mark, and then you hit the download button.
Oh, okay, it's done. Okay. Nice.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Type.
Very
Let's see.
nice.
Are there any other Renaissance weapons that they might have here? Firearm. Let's see here.
Is there 180 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're cheaper than muskets.
Yep.
But they're significantly shorter range.
Are they?
And they're usually
190?
smooth bore.
They're not that much shorter. It's the same as pistol.
Oh, why?
So
But
It does more
pistols are
damage.
pretty garbage.
yeah, I would never purchase a pistol. Just use a short bow. It's better.
Do 150 muskets and then.
I think the blunderbusses would be the most bang for our buck. Pretty good idea. Muskets 1d12. Oh, there's no misfire on muskets though.
No.
So that's. Oh, actually, that makes a big difference. Oh, it's only on a 1 on d20.
Pistol, musket, blunderbuss. And that's really it. Yeah. There's also the flintlock, but that is not a thing, because that's just better than the pistol in every way and costs less.
Now, is there a pistol that comes out of your sleeve that can shoot 3 times and instantly kill someone?
There is one, but not here.
Damn.
Called the triple Blunderbuss pistol.
I kept my patents.
Breaks your
tight.
wrist every time you fire it.
It's secure.
Imagine.
I can't find the scatter parentheses dice
For blunderbuss?
or blunderbuss. I don't know what it means by.
Let's see. For scatter. Oh, it's 2d10 instead of 2d8. That's what the alt
Oh.
is.
See. Oh, so 15. I see. Oh, okay. So it's a shorter range essentially. Okay. These are significantly cheaper. They're less than half. Ammunition's the same for both?
No. Let's see. Blunderbuss shot is gold. No, it's not. It's, okay. It's 3 gold for 10 bullets, for muskets. It's 3 silver for bullets for pistols. I'm gonna say What were they saying it is for musket bolts? It's 1 gold for blunderbuss shot.
1 gold per blunderbuss shot?
For 10.
Oh, so for 10 ammo, it's 1 gold.
Yeah.
And for musket is how much?
3.
3 gold?
Yep.
For 10?
For 10, yeah.
Oh, it's so much more expensive. Okay, so we should just go with blunderbuss. Seems better and cheaper in 2 ways now. What's the weight of these? Oh, 8 pounds. It's also lighter. Okay. But they don't have any blunderbuss. Oh, they do have blunderbusses here, is it?
They have a few, yeah.
Okay. We should purchase a bunch of these. How many can we get?
Blunders?
I would say reasonably you could probably buy like 6 blunderbusses.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, they don't have much. And then it starts getting into like the really ornate stuff, so I'd start charging you much more, where they're like artistic pieces rather than like just guns that they have. You know what I mean? Where they're
okay,
like
no.
carved and all fancy and stuff.
No, we're just looking for tools or work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then muskets, you could probably buy 100 muskets here, and about 70 pistols.
Should we buy any muskets?
Yeah, I'll buy 100 muskets. I'll go full American.
That's how much is that?
That is 50,000 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have 50,000 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, you have 100 muskets now.
Wait, we also have to buy ammo though.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll calculate that in a moment.
Okay.
You want some ammo? I could buy ammo.
I bought 100 guns today. Jesus.
How much are blunder? Oh, actually, I know that. I'll just buy that. You says there's 6 of them.
Yeah, there's 6.
I
Yeah,
guess
there's 6
I'll buy
blunderbusses.
that.
They're much less common. There are.
How much?
Yeah. What's
How
up?
many? How much ammo would 3,000 gold give me?
3,000 gold can get you. They come in little bags, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at 3,000 is 1,000 bags of ammo, which each have 10 bullets.
Not enough.
Okay.
Need more. How many guns did you buy?
1,000. You bought 1,000 guns.
1,000
wait,
guns?
yeah, three bags of ammo for each gun. It's like pretty good.
What
Alright,
do you
I'll
think?
buy 60,000 rounds.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
That'll be 2,000 platinum.
You guys
Let's
really
get fine.
chose violence. This is great. I can't wait for this to fucking pop off. Are you kidding me?
Platinum is 1 to 10, or for GP.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 1 platinum is 10 gold. Okay.
I get 60,000 plat or gold. So
Well,
okay,
it'll be like-
math.
So we gave the commoners 100 guns, and then they just stood there and shot all the Sundered for us. It was really good.
66,000 bullets.
100.
2,000 platinum.
we're ready. We're playing tower defense over
Did you,
here.
I mean, yeah. Did you guys want to buy like cannons and stuff too?
Oh yeah, there's cannons.
Of course there
What else
are.
can we
Yeah,
buy?
yeah, yeah.
All right, we can buy cannons. All right,
Yeah.
how much are cannons?
That's a good question. Hold on.
How much ammo for blunderbuss can I buy as well?
Object cannon. For blunderbuss, oh, you can get quite a few. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find the cost of the price of a cannon.
And then I buy 4 gunsmith crews.
4 gun. Okay, so that's 15, 30, 45. So 6,000 gold for the 4 crews of gunsmiths.
Oh, I thought you said 60 gold. Well, 15 gold.
No, 1,500.
1,500.
yeah. So
Oh,
6,
1,500. Oh, okay.
6. Yeah. So 6,000 for 80 guys, who each
6,000.
day. Hold on.
All right.
80 times 10. So 800. So they can make you 8 rifles a day.
My God.
All right.
Muskets specifically.
No, I'm sorry. That's 800 gold a day. I'm wrong. So they can only
That's
make
like 1
you,
musket.
Yeah, they can make you
1
a
and a
musket
half.
Yeah,
Sort of.
That's still pretty fast.
that's still pretty fast. That's true. They can make you a
Wait,
number
with-
of pistols, though, right?
That's for all 4 crews,
Yeah.
making 1.5 per day.
Wait, it takes 4 crews to make 1.5 muskets a day?
Yes, it does.
Damn, okay. A lot of people to do that.
It is. All right. Let's see here.
Price of cannon, price of
Oh yeah, cannons. I'm
bullets.
trying to find the fucking. Hold on. I'll call it. Why don't they have prices for siege weapons? They used to.
All right. Start loading all the weaponry into the black monolith ship, along with the crew, and get them situated.
Ballistas cost.
Also, pick up a good load of iron ore and iron ingots and
Sure.
coal.
Things that you need to wage war. 100%. Object.
We're going to war, boys.
They are. Let me. Okay. What I have to do is I have to look up a spelljammer because that actually lists the fucking weapon cost of each weapon, and then I have to find one that has a cannon.
So I'm gonna make that easier math. I'm gonna get 8 crews.
Greg, are you spending all your money on this?
Oh, I spent most of my money so far. 3x guns per day.
We don't
Would you
need
be-
money where we're going.
Would you be willing to invest in some of the creations I plan to make?
Sure. What are they?
Well, there's various kinds. One of them is sort of like a vehicle. One is for great defense that help you absorb a lot of damage.
Interesting.
And then there's also our Warforge friend that I need to help build a body for. There's a number of things I have in the works. Oh, and of course more SBs, but these are fairly cheap, luckily.
Well, right now I have 1,400 platinum left.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so if a mangonel costs 100 gold.
As I make this merchant the most wealthy merchant in the city in over a day.
I'm gonna say that cannons cost 2k each.
2k each? Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see how many cannons can I buy.
At least they have a price for
Oh.
cannonballs.
How much the cannonballs?
5 gold each.
Okay.
The terrifying thing is that you've either bought 100 guns for you guys or 100 guns going to the Zavet Horde.
We'll see
Ah.
how it goes.
Yeah,
It's
you're
kind
either
of a
about
three-way
to
split
make Al
between my
Qaeda or you're about to, do something real good.
It's a 3-way split between ourselves, the bandit army I have, and them.
How big's your bandit army?
It's
50
growing.
people.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
getting there. Yeah. You picked up that group of ogres, right, or whatever?
Yeah, pirate ogres.
Yeah.
Land pirate ogres.
Yep. Is that all the math? Are people still figuring stuff out, or?
Oh, I needed blunderbuss bullet amount.
30
and-
cannons?
Sorry. The blunder. You can buy however many bullets you want. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jakey.
Yeah. What's up? Sorry.
30 cannons.
30 cannons?
Yes.
Okay, you can't buy all of those here, so you have to go around town to get more cannons. you are-
Wait, is
it's
there any
Adania.
other more experimental things?
There's also ballista, which are only 50 gold each. So
50
Wait, they're only
gold.
50?
yeah, they're only 50 gold. Each.
1,000 ballistas.
That's so cheap. Okay.
They do 3d10 each. That's
How
the
many
difference, though.
ballistas can we fit on this black monolith?
That's pretty crazy.
here's
Just
the-
glue them to the
many.
side.
Here's the problem with ballista is that it takes let's see, their range is only
Takes someone to
120
read.
Oh, it's so short.
compared to the cannons, which are 600.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's not
They
very
do
good.
3d10 instead of 8d10. So
I got PTSD with ballistas anyway.
Ballistas, yeah,
What?
yeah.
How much is
rest in
one
peace.
blunderbuss bullet?
It is 1 gold for 10
Oh,
instead
okay,
of 3 gold
right.
for 10. Yeah.
They said there's other stuff
Wait,
around
listen.
town. Is there any other like? Is there any like Da Vinci's out here?
Are you
Yeah, we're
looking to
gonna
buy a
go find them
helicopter?
after.
We're gonna. No, I want the circle cannons.
Oh, okay.
What
hold
is
on.
the circle cannon?
It was a thing where it was like this fortress pretty much that was tanks all the way around it.
There are 3 magic cannons for sale.
I'll look it up.
Hold on.
As we drive up the prices of arms in the city by 300%.
Yep.
20.
This is the only thing we have left.
You can buy a magic cannon for 20,000 gold.
Wait, there's magic cannons?
Yep. There are 2
Well,
of them
what's the
for
stats
sale.
on?
They're
that?
just a magic item from Eberrongen's Guide.
Oh,
They shoot acid, fire, frost, lightning, and poison.
oh.
Acid cannon would be useful.
Well, you get to pick, so.
There you
What are they
go.
called?
That's
Look
what
it
it looks.
Arcane cannons.
They're
They're actually, like,
lightning
kind of
ones.
worse than regular cannons, to be honest with you. They just have a lot of variety. Oh,
Oh,
never
I
mind.
see, I
Lightning shot has 1,200 range. That's pretty good.
Jakey, can I get one of
Oh,
these?
lightning bolt cannon, yes!
What's up?
Can I get one of
Lightning-
these things? I put in the Monday group. Got one of
Monday
these.
group. Hold on. Yes, let me see. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
You can make that? What the hell am I even looking at here? It's like a flying saucer. What the shit? Does it does it go bang and then move and then bang
Yeah.
and then move? Oh, that's so cool.
It's supposed to like use its momentum to spin.
I
The
see.
firing of the cannons. There's like multiple versions. Of
you
it,
could
but-
you could make something like that, or your tinker friend could make something like that. How many cannons did you just buy?
Do they have a Dragonator?
30 cannons.
Do they have a Dragonator? Hold on, they might.
Yeah, honestly,
We
if
have
there's
the mo-
anything cooler, I might just not buy that instead.
Object Dragonator.
Can we? How much is the Dragonator?
How much is the Dragonator? They ask. Hold on.
Give me the Dragonator.
Wait, how much is an arcane cannon?
20,000 gold.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
I could buy it.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work on the Black Monolith because it doesn't move. But for the Manta ship, it will work.
I was going to. Well, the master ship already has a gun or a cannon, sort of.
Yeah, but it's not a Dragonator.
Okay, here's the thing. The Dragonator is going to cost, what did I say, 2,000 for a cannon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It only does 10d10, so keep that in mind. It's going to cost you 3 grand.
We buy a Dragonator.
If you buy a Dragonator, the only thing that you currently have that you could put it on is the front of the Manta thing, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm buying the Dragonator.
How big is a Dragonator?
It's quite large. It just counts as
It's
basically
gonna
the
make it
front
into
of the
a
ship.
unicorn.
So, yeah.
That's it.
So you'd be
Jeez.
replacing the lightning cannon of the Manta ship with the Dragonator instead.
We don't need to replace it. Actually, well, we don't notice. What's the stats of the Manta ship's
The
gun?
Manta ship. Have I not sent you guys that? Hold on.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember you posted it somewhere.
I'll send it
No,
again.
you didn't.
Okay, I'll send it again. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
We only had the Calamity Seed one.
If I did, I put it in public for like the for the other folks because everybody has one of these ships now.
Oh, the beam is a piercing damage
It
for the
shouldn't-
Calamity Seed.
yeah, I think so.
Oh. Huh. I thought it'd be magical, but oh well. Unless it's like magic piercing.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Okay, okay.
Let's see.
5d12.
Oh, that's what I could do. I could make it into a trailer and mount it on the end of the metering machine.
There's your Manta. Sorry I didn't send that to you earlier. I really thought I had.
And then 2 fire modes.
Yep.
Yes. So yeah, I'll keep that in the storage for now.
2 open weapon slots. So you can stack 2 cannons on the mantle as well.
Okay, what else was there besides that?
Okay.
Arcane cannon.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. They cost 20,000 gold each.
What do they do?
They have 5 different firing modes. Arcane cannon. Let's see here. Sorry. They have an acid jet. They have a fire jet, a frost shot, a lightning shot, and a poison spray.
Alright.
What you're looking at is conditions and also about 6d10 damage each time. The acid one does 2d10 acid damage every turn after an initial burst of 4d10.
Anything else? Is there any, like... What's the most advanced they have here? Do they have, like, a fucking pull lever, like, Gatling gun thing?
Let's see.
Pickle gun.
Gatling gun. Let me see here. No, that would be from industrial era. That's too
Fuck.
too futuristic.
We haven't industrialized yet, damn it!
Yeah.
Next time.
They have trebuchets. If you just want a regular trebuchet.
There
So
is
it's
such
either-
thing as the grape shot cannons.
So it's
You
either
can
I
buy
buy
grape shot.
It's either I buy 2 arcane cannons.
Well, no, I mean these are cannons with 9 bores.
Oh, I see.
To which you can put like grape shot in.
Yeah. Trebuchets
do I
do
buy-
similar damage to cannons, but they have less range.
Cannons are better.
Do I do 2 arcane cannons or 5 regular cannons, or just 30 cannons?
Wait. There's 3 kinds of cannons?
I said
There's
arcane cannons or regular cannons.
Oh, okay. So yeah, probably regular
I-
one.
I kind of like the idea of 2 cannons that I can just shoot lightning bolts at a ridiculous range.
You know what? Let's see, hold on.
We do more damage. We just use regular ones. I think.
How about this?
Well, yeah, you can do a lot more damage, but if you can keep them at range, oh, you'll have the advantage.
They have similar range though, right?
The
So-
lightning one has like what?
1200. What's a regular
Oh,
cannon
600.
range? 600. Oh.
Disadvantage at 2400 though.
Like,
He
these
gets-
are like arc light cannons from like Armada.
How about 1 arcane and 18 regular?
Arc lances.
The
Yeah.
arcane one is like our trump card. We got 18 other cannons.
That sounds pretty good.
I will say I was trying to make a cannon to mount on my vehicles.
Oh yeah, your robot that's called vehicle.
Yes, I was gonna have them either carry passengers, like either one large guy or like
He's
bunch
making
of medium
warthogs. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got the rocket warthog. He's
Pretty
gonna be the
much.
Gauss one. Oh,
I do be making a. It's gonna look like a lizard, and then if you attach
That's
the
cool.
my
the-
God,
the-
dude, I
the-
would love
the
to
flight
make-
unit, it'll look like a dragon.
There you go.
Jakey, I'd love to make a Gauss cannon. Oh, if only I was Quiddy. Oh,
You can invest in my production.
Campaign 3, it'll be okay.
campaign 3. He's back.
To make a Gauss cannon, you just line up 20 peasants.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, they gotta they're holding up a kite.
They just
Prepare action, pass item.
Yep. They just pass something and it all goes in the same turn. Yep.
I was gonna make a
I
less
suppose.
variable, cheaper
I
arcane
suppose.
because I don't need all these different shots. It'll probably just be like a lightning shot, but maybe. Yeah.
All right, Jakey.
Yeah.
18 cannons, 1 arcane.
See that feels more realistic too, to be honest with you.
And 30 cannons.
30 cannons, yeah. But at the same time, it is a Danya. They're just there. They're just like in the street.
They're just rotting away.
Yeah.
I want the. Can I get the Zarza bomb one? The fucking gigantic one.
Can I get a
The Mongolian one that's just a giant bull.
The fucking Tsar bomb.
did you guys want grenades and things like that too, or
Humongous.
dynamite, TNT, those things, explosives?
Grenades.
Yeah.
Can I get some for research?
Yeah,
How much
just like samples so you can make
I
your own.
get for 1,000
Yeah.
platinum?
Dynamite. Let me see. TNT for 1,000 platinum. Hold on.
Well, just give me like the stick per gold, I guess, or
Yeah, I gotcha. A barrel of gunpowder costs 125 gold, and that's 100 pounds of TNT. Let's see. Gunpowder for 10 ounces. Let's see. I don't want 10 ounces. I want to know how much it does with damage.
I think 10 ounces is a stick.
Yeah, but it doesn't... That just makes light, unfortunately. That's not enough to blow up. Oh, I'm looking at a thing from Monster Hunter. That was my bid. 35 gold for 2 pounds. Oh, no, you can buy it in kegs. 250 gold for 20 pounds.
I'm also gonna buy 1,600 cannons.
250 for 5 pounds?
250 for 20 pounds.
Oh, 20 pounds. Oh.
Yeah. And dynamite is, let's see here, 1 pound. Okay, so yeah, just translate that 1 to 1. You know what I mean? So 20 sticks of dynamite is that 250 gold cost. And then cannonballs, what was it?
1,600 cannonballs.
For 5 gold each.
Yep,
Nice.
I'm out of platinum.
800 pounds.
Wait, no. I had
Of
500 in reserve, haha. I'm down to 500 platinum. Whoa.
Okay, 800 pounds of dynamite.
You had like 6,000, right?
I had like 66,000.
Platinum?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't spend any of my money yet.
How do you have that much? I have like.
No, not 60. Sorry, 6,600.
Okay, yeah. Then that sounds about right.
Yeah, I hadn't spent anything, and I had
6,600. There you go.
10,000.
Oh, they don't have grenades yet. Okay, yeah, just dynamite sticks. Okay, I was mistaken. I was like, grenades are pretty old, and they are, but they don't have them yet.
All right, as we spend like a ton worth of weight of platinum in the city.
Yeah, war's expensive. Was that everything you wanted? Do you guys need to recruit folks from here too, or are you thinking about just getting the guns and getting them loaded up onto your ships? You're lucky
make
you
an
have
army.
these spelljammers to load these things onto.
I will recruit a like one sort of gunsmith research team as well.
Okay, yep, 1,500 gold.
Just to produce more guns / bullets.
Yep. These guys
So
are
how much is
proficient with
that?
tinker tools, so you keep that in mind. They can just be used for other tinker stuff.
Okay. Sorry, how much of them do I get for how much?
So you get a team of 20 if these are just commoners for 1,500 gold.
Jakey.
And they can craft 200 gold a day. Yeah, what's up?
I've just been listening to War Pigs on repeat. It's just
The plankton cover, though, right?
like, no, I haven't heard that one. There's a plankton cover.
He sounds so proud of himself when he's singing it, to be honest with you. That's my
I'll
favorite
have to
thing
look
about
it up right now.
He sounds like he's standing in front of generals with black masses. Like he's pointing behind him.
Okay. And then after we will head to the find Mr. Ferriccio.
Okay. Oh, at this point, I would say you have met Ferriccio for like
Oh.
all the cannons and stuff.
Okay.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck is buying all this?
Yeah.
Looking for
Yeah.
the non-standard items.
Yeah.
Did we encounter a new nation? What the hell?
Welcome.
I mean,
steps outside. There's
To
just cannons
Faricio's
going
tent,
everywhere.
what can I get for you? What are you looking for?
We're
Uh,
looking
sh-
for firearms that are non-standard. I've
Ah,
heard you
very good,
possess
very good.
some.
He shows you a couple of different things. There's a pistol that secretly points backwards. There is a triple-barreled pistol that is meant to
Familiar?
fire 3 separate times. No, it does not
No,
fire. all-
okay.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I just cast fireball.
There is a long-barreled kind of blunderbuss thing that barely resembles a shotgun. That loads blunderbuss rounds. It just has a better range. That one goes for about 350 gold. And there are
Oh.
also a number of masterwork pistols and rifles that are anywhere up to +3.
Oh my god. So, they're magical? Okay, so, these are all Renaissance?
Yep,
Pretty
these
much
are all
so?
Renaissance.
Okay.
Also, there would be
Hmm.
like some special ammunitions, like explosive cartridges and things like that, that are magically imbued.
Oh my god. Okay. So many options. Let's look at the blunderbusses that are longer range. So is it the same stats but longer range?
It's just one, and the range is 150 feet.
Okay.
And
what
then
should I call
400
it?
feet long range.
Oh.
Let's call it Arnold's Trencher is going to be the name of that one specifically. It is a custom weapon.
Arnold's Trencher. Arnold's Palmer.
Arnold's Arnold's Palmer. Yes.
How much is it worth?
350 gold.
350, gotcha. Okay. It's like a two-handed thing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me look up blunderbuss. How does blunderbuss look like? I need a visual here.
It's like
Oh,
a
is that-
shotgun.
Oh. I see. So it's not very rifle-like.
No.
Well, I mean, mechanically it's like a rifle though, right? Because it shoots pretty far, at least for this one.
Yeah, that one shoots pretty far. Yep. But you can still kind of spread out the shot a little bit there.
I
Multiple
see.
targets. Yep.
Okay, I need to subtract my gold again. How much? 350. Okay.
I think we just like sustain this like city's like economy
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
a year at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
Do we get any fame for this? By the
Does
way.
he have an axe
In
rifle?
Coruscant, I would say you all have gained 6 fame in just purchases.
Fame? Oh yeah.
Like
I
this
don't-
guy single-handedly got my son to college.
Yeah.
Does
I
this
put-
guy have like a stealthy axe gun?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I would say he's got like a long rifle that has like an axe handle at the a halberd at the end of it.
Hmm. How much for this one?
Is Adanya fame the same thing?
He looks you over. Danya fame. Yeah.
Also, do you have anything slightly bigger?
Do you mean like a rifle of significant proportions, or are you looking for a polearm of significant proportions? This is the-
Polearm rifle.
I do not have anything bigger than this. No.
Can you make something bigger than this?
I can certainly try. For you, my good purchasers, of course I can try.
How much would that be?
Let me think here for a moment. Okay, the musket, let's see, is 500. The halberd is 20, so we'll call that 300 gold for the current combi little swap. For one that does, so are you looking for like just, what would bigger even do? I know what bigger musket
Bigger's
means. I mean,
better.
that just means more
Something that's
damage.
like a battle axe or a maul instead of like kind of a hatchet.
Yeah, this is a halberd blade, so it's like a D10 already.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
It's very long, at least.
Yep. Let's see here. He says I can get you a bigger gun. I don't know about getting you a bigger blade. Any much bigger, and it's going to break in half.
Okay. Yeah, bigger gun. I think I can work with that.
Bigger gun is no problem. 700 gold for the bigger rifle.
700 gold. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Very good. And he actually will have that. I will give you the head of this axe anyway. It is something you can attach. You have a team to do so. It will just take them a little while. And it'll just cost you 50. So you can make that combination thing. Your teams will get on assembling for you that for you immediately. The larger rifle does not do 1d12. It does 2d8.
Ooh, all right.
I've seen what's her name? Her name. What's her name? The warden's name.
Amara?
Amara. Okay, that's her name.
Yeah.
I've seen her pistol, right?
Her, yeah, you have seen it.
Is there anything like her gun here?
Not yet.
This guy has?
No.
No. Okay.
She does use a revolver, so.
I see. Okay, no problem. We'll work on
Is
that.
there anything that looks like they stole it straight from Quiddy?
Make an investigation check.
Now, if I do a forged weapon on the gun, does
You
it
can do that.
apply the fire bonus to the ammunition, or do I have to individually do the ammunition?
So forge weapons don't use ammunition, so you will have infinite ammo, and it gives you that extra damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Forge is great.
12.
12. You do not see anything like that, no.
Darn. Nothing that cool.
Nothing that cool.
Okay, I think I've seen everything this guy
Any
has, right?
small arms?
Like pistols and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, there's plenty of pistols.
Okay.
Like the same as the queens, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, where's the palm pistol? Is that a thing? Hi, Ian. Hold on. You can buy a
Palm
smaller pistol than normal. It will do only 1d6 damage, but it has the light property. For the same price.
Like a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that. It's
I-
not cool enough. No, it doesn't shoot 3 times.
It does not. No, it does not.
What do I get with 13 Adanya fame?
13. Well, you get 10.
Oh, I have total 13 now.
Yeah. So something at 10. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
What did I give Bran? I think Bran is. Surely he does, right? Maybe not, actually. My fucking wife. Let me see.
Oh, did Tuesday team use this map as well?
Yeah, for just a little bit. It's kind of one of those things where we made the map, they went here, and then they left.
Hmm.
But that's okay, because, like, they went here a bunch before then. So it's like, it's kind of on me for not making it before.
Oh, I just noticed all these lakes look kind of creepy. The way they're put on the map.
The Ogdenlands over on the bottom right.
Just the right side. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just the
yeah,
right
yeah.
side.
Yeah, that's the border of the Ogdenlands, where it's just a bunch of high cliffs and lakes and rivers that connect them. I'm gonna give you a +1 for your 10 fame for firearms.
That's
can't
one of
believe you.
firearms.
Yeah,
Okay.
to shooting with firearms.
Okay. I'll write this down.
Can't believe you're able to make the Ogdenlands with your trypophobia.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. It's real bad.
But you're able to make the Ogdenlands.
I haven't made the map for the Ogdenlands. I just drew a couple.
I
lakes on
see.
this.
I see.
And it's not like that. It's like people. It's not like land masses. That's fine.
Landmass is gonna have a bunch of holes.
Yeah, but when people have
People.
holes, it's a problem. Yeah. Or when I look at a strawberry too close.
What?
Look at it.
Really?
Look at the close up. Yeah, look at a close up of a
Oh
strawberry.
yeah, it's the little seed pod areas.
Yeah. That fucks me up. Especially because
Did they get
strawberries are
anything-
my favorite fruit.
Did you get anything before 10 fame?
Yeah, you should have gotten something at 1 and 3. Trying to find what the fuck Bran had for fame here. Thought he would have had something. He's got fame in Yeath Serenay. I don't think I gave him anything ever.
Oh, so we all would get this because we all have at least 6.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
The 10. Let me look at somebody else. Maybe Jimbo has fame in Tanya. I don't fucking see it. Fame Halzar, Fame Celestica. None of them have fame. Okay, that's fine. What I will do then is I will just make some shit up. I'm gonna make it so that the one at 3. I'll write these up for
Okay.
you guys. Okay, so hold on. 1 fame, and then 3 fame. Is that what I want to do? I'm gonna reverse the order of those, but sure, that's fine. It's practical. All right. Those are your other 2 abilities, folks, and then you'll get something at 10. That's fame for Adanya.
Okay.
That is not possible.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It's just not, right?
Oh, nice. That's one. Con. Okay, add that. I'll be here.
Should be in a gear wheel.
Saving throws, con +1.
All right, with 8 minutes left in the session, what do people want to do?
I'm good with Adanya. I was gonna go to the Zavid. Oh, we didn't even pass 1 day today.
Nope. This would be a couple hours though. Like,
We also waited for the Queen to wake up.
yeah, you waited for a couple hours to just load all the things up. You waited a couple hours for the Queen to wake up. You guys probably would have gotten some food here, and what have called it there. It is kind of creepy, isn't it? The Yoggenlands. I didn't realize how many little lakes there were. I forgot.
Yeah, it looks pretty creepy.
Yeah. Oggenlands is like underwater now. Alright, so Let's see. Except for like the cliff sides. So that's where the cliff dwarves are from. To Zaved then.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have that
Right.
map here.
To Skyfell. Uh. Yeah, when we use this, we're in the same ship. That's fine. They've seen it before. And I'm sure they'll recognize me / my ship, so I don't need to send a messenger. I'll just drop down, and I will look for someone who would like a reception for me. I'm sure they'll send a dragon or somebody to be like, "Hey, what's up?"
You float over this sprawling expanse of a city. It is now actually probably closer to evening, like late evening, around 8 o'clock. So the sun is setting. Everybody, you've teleported into this spot. You look down upon a sprawling city below you. As sure enough, a red dragon flies their way up to meet you as you appear once more, looming above. What is your guys' action here? What are you guys doing?
I'm here to see the. I don't need to go right to the top, but
Let's fly towards us.
A red dragon.
Oh.
And there seems to be somebody mounted on its back.
I'll get on the tip of the nose of the ship. Or whatever it looks like a nose to our ship.
Okay, sure.
I didn't write his name down. What? Oh, wait, no, that's not his name. I don't have his name.
Whose name?
Oh my god, I don't have any names under Zaved. How is this possible? Okay, yeah, I didn't get any names.
Zavig Bugbear.
The Hobgoblin lead military dude. Under Greya, but Greya's a name, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Is the guy standing perfectly still on the dragon?
He's sitting there. He's like looking at you.
Oh, he's sitting.
Yeah, he's like
Oh.
mounted it. Yeah,
He's not just
He
standing
lost respect points from me.
menacingly.
yeah.
We are here to assist you. Take us to your leaders.
You just call that over to him.
Take me to your leader.
Yes, if necessary, I'll use my.
Oh,
thing
he's just
to-
some slap. Oh.
Yeah, this is just some guy.
to telepathy. Speak to him so he
Okay.
understands what I'm saying.
Yep.
If necessary.
He gestures for you to follow him with your crafts down to the landing platform that he once brought you to, like when you
Yeah.
you came here.
This ship doesn't land.
Yeah. We'll bring it closer. It literally cannot really land, so we'll just bring it closer to maybe in a way where it's like right off the side.
Yeah,
of
it
a
would like
cliff so
hang
we
off
can
the side,
unload.
and the door would kind of open up and.
Okay, yeah, that works.
That main floor is able to, yeah. You think that this ship, this Ramiel of yours, would probably dock like this wherever it came from originally. It would just kind of float, kind of loosely off of wherever, and people would just come and go.
Yeah, if we landed inside the village, it pretty much destroys the village.
Yes. But this towering structure over this expansive city of hides and stone, you guys step out onto this platform and are greeted once again with a collection of different warriors known as the Menagerie, who gesture for you to follow them and make conversation with the Emperor, which is where we will start next time.
Okay.
Ooh. You just bought shit.
Yes.
Well, we had a meeting, discussed
That is true.
plans, and then talked to the queen, bought shit, talked to the other gun dude.
We
bought more
decided
shit.
we chose violence.
Yes.
Sorta. I mean,
dude,
Swear
an
though.
18 cannon line is gonna fuck anything up. Are you kidding me? That's nuts.
I'm supporting a war effort. I'm not necessarily choosing violence. You could say.
That's an 18 cannon line after it got softened up by the longer range
Oh.
arcane cannon.
Oh, we're definitely doing war.
Oh, yeah, we're having war.
You know, we could just like.
Oh, there's the names. I'm gonna write them down. Oh no, we moved away.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
I'm just putting him on his throne.
Okay, Emperor. How do I don't know how I did not write this stuff down. I feel like I would have wrote
Honor
it
little
down
Kenner.
somewhere.
Forgot about him.
Fuck, no, that's not what I do.
Pin drag. There we go. Okay.
Just one more level. I can be huge all the time.
Are you a giant barbarian? Is that what you?
Yeah, I can just be huge all the time with one more level.
Gotcha.
What's your con save now after the +1 there?
Oh, I got a +1 now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the stuff you put in chat, Monday chat, you get those too
One stream.
for Pin as well.
Bye.